Welcome to SSR Pharma Media, your trusted source for pharma knowledge. Decode the Pharmaceutics MCQs made simple. Today we are going to discuss about packaging of pharmaceuticals, closures. Prepare, practice, succeed. So under the packaging of pharmaceuticals, today we are going to discuss about closures. So in that closures, we are going to discuss about types of closures and materials used for the preparation of closures. The closures, so types of closures are plug type. So plug type means it's a push fit into the neck of the container. Examples include cork, glass stopper. So nowadays plastic stoppers are used as they are unbreakable and flexible, ensuring a good fit. So next type is a crown cap. So it is used as a crimped closures. So commonly used for beverages bottle like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, milkshake, etc. And push fit cap, it is a simple slide fit over the container neck and made of plastics and stretched over the neck to fit properly. Screw closures, most commonly used. So it consists of three components: cap, wad, and inner liner. So provides effective sealing and protection. Which type of closure is push fit into the neck of the container and traditionally included cork or glass stopper? So answer is option B, plug type closures. So plug type closures are inserted directly into the container neck. So earlier cork and glass stoppers were used. So now plastic stoppers are preferred due to flexibility and break resistance. Crown caps are most commonly used for, so answer is option B, beverage bottles. So crown caps are crimped closures, so widely used in carbonated beverages bottles to withstand internal pressure. So which closure is simple slide fit over the container neck and release on stretching of plastic material? So option B, C is the answer, push fit cap. So push fit caps are placed over the outside of the neck, made of plastic and stretched to achieve a fit tight fit. The most commonly used pharmaceuticals closures consist of cap, wad, and liner. And identify the closures. So answer is option D, screw closures. So screw closures are widely used in pharmaceuticals and consist of three components. One is cap, wad, liner. They provide effective sealing and protection. Which closure provides sealing mainly due to crimping action? So option C, crown cap. So crown caps are sealed by mechanical crimping around the bottleneck, ensuring a tight closure. Plastic stoppers have replaced glass stoppers in plug type closures. So mainly because they are, so option C is the answer, unbreakable and flexible. Plastic stoppers offer flexibility, ensuring a better seal, and unbreakable, reducing handling and transport losses. So next, under the closures, component of screw closures. So component of screw closures are already told: cap, wad, liner. So cap, its main functions, main functions and materials are: it is made up of tin plate or aluminum, preformed and screwed onto the container neck. So this is the cap. So caps are, it is a tin plate or aluminum preformed and screw onto the neck, container neck. And wad, it's act as a seal to prevent contamination, an inner and non-absorbent, made of rubber, silicone, rubber, cork or cardboard. So wad is, this is type of wad, its presence is the inner of the cap. So this is the wad, it's the inner of the cap. Next is a liner. It is made up of metal foil, rubber, plastic film or paper impregnated with resins, wax or plastics. So this is the liner material below the wad. So first is the liner material, center is the wad and above is the cap. So wad is mainly used to prevent the contaminations. It's a very important. The component of a screw closure that is preformed and screwed onto the container neck is the, so option C, cap. So the cap is the outer component of screw closure. It is preformed and screwed on to the container neck to hold other component in place. The primary function of the wad in a screw closure is to, option B, prevent contamination. The wad acts as a seal between the container and closures and preventing leakage and contamination. Which of the following is a desirable property of a wad used in screw closures? So the answer is option C, inert and non-absorbent. So wad must be chemically inert and non-absorbent to avoid interaction with the pharmaceutical product. Which of the following material is not commonly used for making wads? So option D is the answer, aluminum foil. So wads are commonly made of rubber, silicone rubber, cork and cardboard. Aluminum foil is typically used in inner preparations, not wads. The liner in a screw closure may be made of all except. So except option D is the answer, glasses. So liners are made of metal foil, rubber, plastic film or resins and wax impregnated paper, but glass is not used as the inner material preparation. Paper used as the inner liner material in screw closure is usually, so option B, impregnated with resins, wax and plastic. So answer is option C. The paper liners are impregnated to improve moisture resistant and sealing efficiency and durability. In screw closures, the wad is placed between the, so option C is the answer, cap and container neck. So wad is positioned inside the cap and comes in direct contact with the container neck, forming an effective seal that prevents leakage and contamination. In a screw closure, prevention of contamination is mainly achieved by the, so option C, wad. The wad acts as a seal between the container mouth closures, thereby preventing contaminations and leakage of the content. The component of a screw closures that comes in direct contact with the container mouth to ensure sealing is the, so option B, the wad. The wad is placed inside the cap and directly contact the container mouth, forming a tight seal to protect the product from external contamination. So under the closures, next topic is material used for making closures. So materials are, first material, cork. So it is obtained from oca bark, chemically inert, does not impact odor or flavor. So it is unsuitable for many liquid preparations due to mold growth, rarely used now and replaced by the plastics or rubbers. Next material, glass. It's ideal material but slips during transportations and handling. So mainly used for the reagent bottle preparations in laboratory. So note the point. So glass is used for the preparation of closures but mainly only in the for the reagent bottles, the laboratories. Next, plastic. Most commonly used. So available in various shapes and size, lightweight and unbreakable. Must be tested for extractable and compatibility, not pilfer proof you unless combined with the metal seal. So next is the metal. So metal, it is made from tin plate or aluminum. So aluminum preferred due to detect, detect so due to ductility and S of shaping. So and it is a tier of closures can be made and pilfer proof when used with the liner. So next is a rubber. It is used where tight sealing is required. Commonly used as a warts or inner liner preparations. So cork used in pharmaceutical closures is rarely used nowadays mainly because so option C, it promotes mold growth in liquids. So although the cork is chemically inert and does not impact odor or flavor, it is unsuitable for many liquid preparations due to mold growth, hence replaced by plastics or rubber. Which closure material is considered ideal but has limited use due to slipping during transportations and handling? So the answer is option C, glass. So glass is a chemically inert ideal but slips easily during handling. So restrict its use in mainly use restrict it, but it is used mainly in laboratory reagent bottles. The common most the most common used materials for closures in pharmaceutical packaging is option D, plastic. So plastic closures are lightweight, unbreakable and available in many shapes and sizes, making them the most widely used material. Plastic closures must be tested for extractable and compatibility because so the answer is option B, they may interact with the product. So plastic can leach additives or interact with the formulation. Hence extractable and compatibility testing is mandatory. Which metal is preferred for making pharmaceutical closures due to ductility and ease of shaping? So the answer is option C, aluminum. So aluminum is preferred over tin plate because of its high ductility and ease of shaping and ability to form tier of closures. Rubber is mainly used in pharmaceutical closures mainly as rubber is commonly used in pharmaceutical closures mainly as option C, warts and liners. So rubbers provides tight sealing and elasticity. So it is mainly used as a warts or liner preparation rather than as complete closures. So next is the blister packing. So modern unit dosage form. Under that we are going to discuss about blister packing. So it consists of transparent blister and lid. It's backing material formed by heat softening a thermoplastic sheet and vacuum drawing it into a countered mold. After cooling, the blister is filled with tablets or capsules and sealed with a heat sealable backing material. Blister is also called as thermoformable material. So it is made up of polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene, polypropylene, and combination of polyvinyl chloride and polyethylene. And materials used for the preparation of lid. Lid backing is also backing material. So aluminum foil is used and metallized polyesters. And criteria for lid materials are protect the packed material, act as a barrier to moisture and atmosphere gases, and seal properly to blisters and retain the medicament, tears easily when the blister content is pushed through. So lid materials is act as a barrier and it's easy tear and printable. And blister materials are barrier plus flexibility, and it's a abrasion protections also there. Blister packing is prepared by, so option C, heat softening of thermoplastic sheet followed by vacuum forming. So in blister packing, a thermoplastic sheet is heat softened and vacuum drawn into a contoured mold to form blisters. Which of the following material is commonly used as a lid in a blister pack? So option C is the answer, aluminum foil. So aluminum foil and metallized polyesters are used for as a backing material preparation because they provide excellent barrier properties and seal well to the blister. Which property is not a requirement for blister lid material? So not requirement. So option C is the answer, remain soft without melting. So soften without shrinking and remain soft without melting. It is a quality of blister material. So not a lid material. Lid material. For lid material, not. Which of the following material is used as a thermoformable blister material? So option C, polyvinyl chloride. So PVC, polyvinyl chloride is the answer. PVC, polystyrene, polypropylene and PVC polyethylene combinations are commonly used as a blister forming material due to its flexibility and formability. So next under the modern unit dosage form, strip packing. Strip package uses two films. So in process and systems aspects, first is the formations, two webs of sealable flexible film. Sealing method, heated crimping roller, cuttings. Next is the cutting, continuous strip cut by cut off knife. And final pack, individual tablets are sealed, packed in folding cotton. And shape, rectangular or product shape. According to the product shape, it's easily formulated. Material used for strip packaging, cellophane, polyester, polyethylene, polypropylene and polyvinyl chloride. So these are all the material used for the preparation of strip packing. Strip packaging is formed by, so option C, feeding to two heat sealable film through heated crimping roller. So answer is option C. Strip packaging uses two webs of flexible heat sealable film that are sealed using heated crimping roller. So no molded cavity is involved. Which of the following statements correctly distinguishes strip packaging from blister packaging? So option C, strip pack seals product between two flat films. So in strip packaging, the product is enclosed between two flat sheet of film. So unlike blister packaging which has a preformed cavity, the continuous strip formed in strip packaging is finally, so option B, cut by cut of knife. After sealing, a continuous strip is formed which is then cut to required strength, length and using a cut of knife. Which of the following material is commonly used for strip packaging films? So option C, polyethylene. So the material used for the strip packaging include cellophane, polyester, polyethylene, polypropylene, PVC and saran due to their flexibility and heat sealing properties. Next, modern unit dosage form packing. Sacket package, aluminum foil core plus hermetic seal. So constructions and process of this preparation. First is structure. Laminated pack with aluminum foil as a center core. Product contact layer, heat sealable plastic, sealing, hermetically sealed. And steps in socket formations. The formation of carrying pouch, dosing with requisite product and hermetically sealing process. Uses of sacket packs are packing of granules, creams, paste, powders, liquids and suppositories. So mainly the granules. The layer of sockets packings that comes in direct contact with the product is usually made of option C, aluminum foil. The sacket packs are laminated structure in which aluminum foil forms center core, providing an excellent barrier to moisture, light and gases. The layer of socket packaging that comes in direct contact with the product is usually made of, so option C, heat sealable plastic. So it is a product layer must inert and heat sealable, allowing hermetic sealing. Which of the following dosage forms is not commonly packed in sackets? So option D, tablets. So tablets are not packed in the sackets. Remaining three, granules, powders and liquids are packed in sackets. Match the packaging with its key identifier. So option A is the correct answer. So you carefully read it. Option A. So 2, strip means 2 films and crimping roller. So bubbles means it's a heat shrink film plus rid packing. Socket is the aluminum foil core and hermetical seal. Oral liquids are plastic pot and tier of laminate. The unit dosage form, applications and dispensers. So liquids, plastic syringe dispenser. Enemas, plastic pack plus rectangle nozzles. Airdrops, unit packed. Topicals, small sackets and tubes. Effervescent granules, single dose sockets. And cough syrups are one dose sockets. So these are all the dosage form and the dosage form packing materials. These are all the dosage form packing materials. Plastic syringe type dispensers are mainly used to provide, so option B, accurate single dose delivery. In plastic syringe type dispensers, the tip of the syringe is sealed using option C, plastic rings. The availability of plastic syringe type dispenser in multiple size is mainly to, so option C, deliver different dose volumes. Suppositories and enemas are commonly packed in, so option C is the answer, plastic packs with rectangle nozzles. rectal nozzles. Plastic bags with rectal nozzles. The presence of a rectal nozzles in unit dose packaging indicate its use for option C, enemas and suppositories. Unit packed eye drops and eye ointments are mainly intended for option C, hospital use. Topical preparations such as creams, ointments are commonly unit packed in option C is the answer, small sackets and tubes. One major advantage of unit dose ophthalmic preparation is option B, reduced microbial contamination. Effervescent granules and cough syrups are packed in single dose sackets mainly to option C, increase patient convenience. Which of the following is correctly matched with its unit dose packaging? So answer in the comment box. So thank you. Join in our WhatsApp community. You'll get hands-on material, and also you check in the playlist. You'll get the number of videos. Thank you. Like, subscribe and share.